It's always a pleasure, especially when you get a chance to evaluate someone as seasoned as Scott Brown. This morning, Adele hopes to give Scott some helpful advice to take his already great speaking presence to a higher level. Please welcome Adele Burke. Thank you.
Good morning. I love the word of the day today because it's inveigle, and that's exactly what Scott did today in his speech, because he moved us to take action. He came up here and the first words out of his mouth were, "Are you a wine connoisseur?" Honestly, when you said that, I was like, wine, thank God we're going to talk about alcohol. There's a speech I can get into. And then you started talking about actions, and I'm like, really? But it was a great speech because not only was it informative, but it gave us a call to action, and it gave us some actual things that we could do and we can take out of this room, and these actions that we can take for people in our lives. And as I looked around, I saw a lot of heads nodding, a lot of people really taking that in, going, yes, there are people in my life who do that. Or maybe I am that person who does that. And maybe somebody else is enabling me. So you could honestly see that people were really taking in your speech. Now, some things that I noticed that weren't your usual Scott things is you seemed a little subdued this morning. I almost wanted to say that you had a cold because I noticed that the voice kind of stayed the same. Especially near the end, when I thought, wow, he's really going to call us to action. But it was more like, call to action. And also in the beginning, you had that perfect time to really act out the whining. And you did a little, but it was more subdued, more reserved. You have a lot of space up here that you could have used to really act out the whining. And the other thing that I noticed where you could really call in some action was the juggling. When you said kind of juggling, I was like, no, that's juggling like this, because that's what we do, we juggle. I was expecting that, and we didn't get that. But, you know, the purpose of your speech was so good that you kind of, we can overlook that. But to take the speech to a higher level, I think more action, a bit more, because you were kind of monotone, but a bit more forcefulness. But the speech was great as far as giving that call to action, calling us in, telling us, hey, you need to get out there, don't enable people who whine. Actually, listen to them, ask them questions, but keep going. And I think that was a great speech. I think it's absolutely something that I can take from here and take out into the world. And when we come into Toastmasters, that's really what we're looking for. So thank you.